Hey everybody, welcome. This is a little bit later than I had planned on going live, but if you saw my post on the Cat Spa page, you'll know why. Little Mishka was very adamant that I play with him today, and every time I sat down here to do my live, he was right here. So that would make crafting a little difficult. All right, so if you're joining me live, you've got a little red live right here. And if not, you're watching the replay. So tell me when you come in, whether you're live, whether you're watching the replay, it's all good. And honestly, I don't think I'm expecting a whole lot of people to join me today, because for one, beautiful day. And I know that I kind of got doing some stuff outside myself, but we're supposed to get snow in a couple more days, so I didn't do that. And also, I know, because my brother's a big fan, this is the first day of NASCAR. So if you're a NASCAR fan, you've probably been NASCAR stuff all day. All right, so let me show you what I have here. And today we're going to be playing with On the Farm bundle for me. I did play with it a couple days ago just to prep a few things, because my cut and emboss machine here, and y'all can little pieces that I cut out, and with some. So this bundle consists of the stamp set, and look how amazing this is. We've got little cows and sheep and piggies, chickens, and then everything you need to build a little farm scene. And then after you stamp them, you can cut them out with dies. So there's the cow, the sheep, the chickens, the piggies, your barn and silo, a lot of greenery. And then there's these little standalone pieces that are super, super cute. We're going to be using a little bit of everything. And then this is a terrain die, so you can have like, and their piece of this set is actually free through the Sale-a-Bration rewards. And these are 12 by 12 papers. I'll cut down because I shared some of them with some crafty friends, and I love this page here, and I wanted to show you. I didn't do any of this, but you can cut these out with the dies. So the cow, the pig, all the little greenery, those all have coordinating dies, so that you can get that that realistic look. If you don't want to color anything, you can use those pages. And the back of that is a really nice plaid. And let's just go through first a little bit. We've got burlap, and the other side of that is little kind of like what do you call it when you, gosh, my words just failed me. Scratch chart, that's what I was looking for. And then on the back of that are little chickens and chicks and windmills, feather ticking. I remember this only. And then on the other side is the veggies, like farmers market veggies. And then grab these pages because they all go together. They seriously do. It's all one big sheet, and it's rolling hills. So we may play a little, and then there's the other side of it. This one is another page for scrapbookers. This was a 12 by 12. I've shared the other side. And I think there was a cow down there. Love those. And on the other side is this pretty balmy blue and white. So we have lots of things to choose from here. I don't have a plan. And that's what all of this is here. And let's see, I out even more. Here's some of the standalone cutouts. So we'll dump all this out in a minute. And I prepped some card bases for us in white, balmy blue, daffodil, and zest. And the colors on this are all right here: balmy, Cajun, cherry, daffodil, garden green, pear, and I think I even used a little bit of some different pinks when I colored the flowers in. So let's and see what kind of cool stuff we can build and make some cards. So let's start off color. And I'll just like base some things out. I know I want to use this paper for something, and I'm kind of thinking maybe putting that with the blue. And I'm going to try not. Maybe that one. Maybe. Kind of want to do because I've got all of this stuff over here. So that's going to be hard to build a scene on. One of the cards that one of the in the Stampin' Up catalog that I kind of wanted to recreate too. So we'll do that with some chickens because I'm kind of feeling chickens. So let's cut. This is just a scrap piece right now. It's at 5 3/4. We're not use that. I'm going to cut this into I think 1-inch pieces because here's our chickens. Yeah, they'll fit on there. So it's 4 inches, and then we're going to cut them into 1-inch strips. And then we 5 out, 5 down the card, but I'm going to cut 5 anyway. Okay. And maybe we'll put that on the white. Okay, so we're going to build little bars across here like so. We might get 5. Just do 4 on that. Okay. And then our little chickens. All different colors. My phone keeps cutting in and out. So we'll just do random chickens up through here because you know chicken every. I'm gonna leave a little bit here because we're going to stamp from all of us because I think this would be like a cute card for a birthday or any kind of celebration, like for somebody at work where you need a card that's from everybody. As you could. People, maybe we'll do 3. Across like so. So we'll take one of these out. We got a lot of brown chickens, so we'll take one of the brown. We may want that for another barnyard scene. And I'm not going to try to line them all up, you know, pretty precisely, all in regimented rows, because chickens don't do that. And this one I want to cut down a little bit. I want to take, I'll just take a little bit off the top, I think. So this is going to end up being 4 by 5 1/4. So we'll just trim a little bit of the sky off of there. We may use that to put. And this one we need to trim down to. Take it down to 5 1/4. And if you are popping in from Facebook and you want to chat with me, there's some instructions there on how to go to Restream so that it will coordinate your user ID and I'll know who I'm talking to. If not, that's fine too. Right, let's find something else. Maybe that one. That one's cute. All right, now we've got so many things to play with. And we can put, oh, that's sweet. Okay, what did I do there? So I cut out some rolling hills. We can use that in the front of that one. Maybe do this one. Gotta use some cows. Our piggies hanging out in the grass. We'll stamp a little grassy knoll back there because who doesn't love grassy knoll? We put our barn and a silo in the background. Really cute batch of trees too. And sheep. We haven't played with sheep yet. We do sheep, and then let's just dump all of that out so we can see what we have. This one, oh, we can have more little piggies in the background. And some of these have a little bit of texture on it, which makes it really cute. It looks like there's like crops growing in the background there. I'll even be able to do that back there behind the barn and silo. One thing away in these trees. Out some fun scrap. I could even put some of those back there too, but I'm not sure if we're going to do that. And have a windmill. I love these sets like this that are like scene builders. They are just so much fun. What else do we have? Maybe use a different color green and give us a different hill back here. Silo on the other side. But okay. Let's have a couple of sheep, maybe another tree, grass in the meadow. We can put a couple clouds here. All right, I think that looks good to get started with. And this one I know on this strip we're going to stamp From All of Us. And let's do that in black so that it pops against those chickens. Otherwise, I also brought the Pear Pizzazz ink out, but I think if we do the sentiment in Pear Pizzazz, it's really going to fade into the background. He will scatter some flowers around on this as well. So here's what I've got mocked up so far. And we've got this one extra chicken. Where should this chicken go? I can go hang out with the sheep. Okay. All right, and let's stamp a little bit of grassy knoll behind the sheep. Oh yeah, and there's hay bales too. I definitely hay bale in there somewhere. Where'd my hay bales go? All right, we'll run across them. So let's go ahead. I'm not sure on that garden green, so I'm going to do our little grassy knoll in black just so it stands out from our sheep. Awesome. A couple of those. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and secure these together with some Stampin' Seal. You can use glue too. Maybe that's what I just, the glue was closer than my Stampin' Seal. I kind of want the trees to fade into the background, so I'm going to glue those down as well. But then, like some of the foreground elements and our dimensionals on that. Chickens. And I've got minis and some full-size dimensionals, and we'll just use whatever That's what we're doing. And I want to stamp the sentiment, I think, maybe right here. And when I've got some that are already stamped. And put that one right there. And I think we'll tuck this cloud. Maybe we'll turn that one around so that they're not identical. So let's cut this one down just a touch. That's better. That's more the size we want. Okay. That's a good sentiment to go with our little sheep, thinking happy thoughts. I mean, this is just so delightful. I'm going to tuck that right at the edge. So just kind of. All right, now we're going to pop that chicken up. Good. And all right, this is the last dimensional on my sheet, everybody, to use the outer edge. All good sticky adhesive. I'm going to see it. And we layer them just in front of each other, just a tiny bit. That helps give a little more realistic dimension to it. And here's our chicken. I like that the chicken is facing the sheep too. All right. All right, and there's and let's put chicken on the side of that. And we can either do, yeah, let's do a gray, but do a generational stamping on that because we don't want it to be super black. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Maybe the 3rd generation for the inside of the card. The chicken right there. And there goes my phone again. Oh, we're back. Okay, so there's their card. Thinking happy with our little, and then grab an envelope, stamp our cute little chicken on the envelope as well. This set is really relevant to the area that I live in. We're a rural community. A lot of people have chickens, sometimes even backyard sheep, lots of cows out here. So, here's card number 1. Put that aside. Let's work next on this one, our little cow scene builder. And this time I'm going to adhere this on the front. Doesn't matter what you work on, just a personal preference. And you can use your stamp seal on this or your wet, because all the Stampin' Up paper is thick enough. You can use wet glue on it, and some paper isn't. Be careful if you're going to commit something to a card front with wet glue. Make sure that your paper can withstand the moisture of the glue. I've done some cards that would have been really cute if I had a time and used my Stampin' Seal. This little windmill, I'm going to do a couple of glue tabs. A bunch of glue showing through. I don't want it oozing out, you know. Maybe right there. That should be plenty to hold it. Put our windmill back here on the hill. And let's have one of our clouds that pops out a little bit from the rest. Build for someone. I do that a lot, especially when I'm like doing live for you guys and giving you inspiration for your own thing. They all seem to turn into little stories, little mini stories. I think we'll put that one in front of the big cloud. All right, for sentiment on this one, let me put our cows in here and see what we have. I think we're going to work with this area right here for our sentiments. And there's plenty of room to do a pop-up sentiment. And the sentiments that we have to work with on this set are today is a go and from all of us. Of course, you can bring a sentiment any set you want to. But I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to put today is a good day, like right in the middle of that. All right. Today is a good day. Today is a good day on the farm. Nice. This is black embossing outlines on some of the ones that I caught. All right, so let's put our tree down flat and then pop up the cows. And it's already giving it a little bit of dimension because we've got the cloud behind it right here. And then little cow. Do we want a little brown cow or do we want a little black cow? I kind of liking the little black cow better than the brown one now that although that gives it a little pop of contrast. Well, you know, it being for sports day for NASCAR, if who all was going to be around and who wasn't. I think it's late enough in the day that the race is actually done, but because I've been trying to go live for a really long time. And so little Mishka was not going to allow that earlier. All right, yeah. So you and Franklin weigh in on this, and Mom too, if she's there. Brown cow. Well, I just put it down because I think my finger was shadowing it, so the brown cow kind of looked black. So we've got brown cow, and we've got black cow. And when I look at it on the screen, I'm kind of thinking black cow. What do you think? Maybe we could like even put them both back there. That's not too busy. We could put the brown cow in the background and the black cow in the front. Oh, back injections. I'm so sorry. At least you got them out of the way this week, so that, because you're going to come see next weekend. All right, brown cow in the back. And then a little black cow. We're going to put some dimensionals on this little guy. It is tough to me. Getting a little beefy looking. And that one right there. Paper yet? I bet this would be one that Franklin really likes playing with too. Great. More dimensional there. Oh, and I saw that Franklin says hi. Hello, Franklin. I didn't say hi back. I just started talking to him because I knew he was there. All right. Awesome. And then for the end of our card on this one, what do we want to stamp on that? Or hay bale. Let's hay bale. I did a bunch of hay bales, you guys. I colored them all, and you know what? Now I don't see them, but you know I lose stuff. Oh, and here are these awesome little flowers. These are loose daisy embellishments. These are some flowers. Let's go. We'll do that when we're done. We'll go back and polish our card daisies. And hay bales, they are not in the stuff. And then we've also got silhouettes and bunnies. And we'll embellish with those too, I think. And hay bales, they're not as style. I don't know what happened to hay bales, you guys. Oh, found them. Here's the little hay bales. We could put a hay bale in the background of this one back by the windmill. Because, you know, out here in the country, We have big hay bales, or we could just put it somewhere. Maybe not. Compared to the windmill, that's a little big for a hay bale. So let's just stamp our hay bale on the inside. I think we'll probably go with third generation one. So let's do our envelope, and then on the card. All right, today is day on the farm. Cute, cute, cute. Card number 2, and we will put that aside for embellishing with the rest of our stuff here in just a second. And let's go on to, let's do our piggy card. And you know what, this one kind of worked itself up a little bit as I was talking, but I kind of like it. But it's like gave it a little more depth. So let's keep and stamp some more. And this one I am going to do with the Pear Pizzazz because I want that tone on tone for our field. Yeah, the hay bale is super cute. I wish we had square bales too, but I'm okay with the round bales. At least we have hay bales. Let's see. Line that up. Just going to have this across my little grassy mound. Trying not to get too cutter. Got, you know, this all the on there. So what we're doing is just like mirroring it on the card in the center. Put some of our little piggies. We could put the piggies in the background a little bit. This might be a good one to bring in our little duck chicks, or ducks and geese and bunnies too. All right, we have a whole flock of ducks here. Ducks are never lined up. Asking my silly ducks when I had ducks. And I think I want more little piglets running around in the background too. A couple of those. And then back here in the distance, we can have our barn and our silo. Tuck the silo back here like so. Hi, Lisa, welcome. We are playing bundle right now. And it is a really cute little farm scene builder bundle. It has stamp dies, so I stamped all our little pieces, cut them out with the dies, and now we're just playing and putting them together. We didn't do the card back yet because I was too busy like laying out everything. How I did it. Just like I meant for it to do that. Yay. This is one pack of paper that it's really hard to cover up either side. Both sides of every sheet are, and I love that. And I'm definitely going to have to place another order before Sale-a-Bration ends. Sale-a-Bration ends on February 28th, you guys. You have until February 28th through February 28th to place your order, and with every $50 that you spend on stuff that you're going to buy anyway, because you know this is a great time to cheaper, grab a stamp set that you've been wanting, or see that's new like this one. I will use the, I have these kind of cards too. And then for every $50, you get a freebie from the Sale-a-Bration Rewards catalog, and this paper is one of the freebies. Set and the dies are going to be available through, I think it's April 30th. This catalog goes through, but this paper is only available until February 28th. So get it and get a couple packs if you know that you're going to use. I'm going to be using this set a lot. All right, so let me see if I can push these out of the way a little bit. Or maybe we'll just start gluing them down. So I want our barn to kind of float a little bit, like so, and then we're going to put our silo behind it. So looks like it. Then we've got here, and the die hill, and get it held up. All right, one of our ducks has escaped the flock. It's going to go back here a little bit. Always that wandered differently than the rest of them. By itself. Look everything when they wandered off to go lay down or eat where they were at. Cute pigs. My brain just went. That knowledge is no longer there. Sorry. Was that my phone flickering again? I caught something out of the corner of my eye on the screen. I'm watching what I'm. That one's got a little bit of glue. But you know what? Great. Is remember in the board they already love you, so they're not going to be looking and expecting it to look like a store-bought card because it's handmade. It's got all weird and ugly, but if it turns out gloppy, that's all right. And we may be able to just put a flower there too. Just how we mess up a little here so they span that seam and look like it's more tied together. For sentiment, this one got from all of us. And it's a good day. Happy thoughts of you. Let's cut that one down a little bit and use it. All right, let me read and catch up here. Yeah. I had a feeling you would like these cards. They're cute and they're fun oriented, and you've got your farm and fun stuff, lots of critters. I do wish boat and some alpacas or llamas, but you know, we can't have keys. All right, let's go over here in the corner with our cinnamon. And I'm going to stamp some more little piggies on the inside of this card because I love these piggies. There we go. Oh, I love that. That's with the Pear Pizzazz ink. And let's do yeah, happy thoughts of you, little piggies and duckies. Yeah, all of us with all these super cute little chickens. So let's work each strip individually, and then we will put them on with dimensionals. And I put down out of the package and that way, and I'm not going to worry about trying to, you know, it's chicken random. They go where they want. So that's what our chickens did today. At least my chickens always went where they want. They do not line up any better do. So I'm just using mini dimensional on the back, letting them kind of, they're not super precise. And there's going to be 3 chickens per row, except on the sentiment bar. That one will have 2 chickens. All right, there's one. And yes, we do stamps. Between you and me and Franklin, we do tend to gravitate and have the animals. And you mix the animal with the silhouette dies too. They wouldn't have to be all chicken. 20 geese. But today we're using chickens because I made a lot of chickens. Unique.